Hey everybody, Koosemose here, back again with Slay the Spire. We are doing the daily today. We've got the defect with insanity. So, it's going to be an interesting one. Time dilation and deadly events. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Frankly, no clue how this is going to go. Really hard to when you've got insanity going. Alright, this is interesting. Okay, that's not bad. We've got some recursions. I mean, part of me wants to say I'd like to upgrade those, but well, let's do a ton of lightning. That seems nice. Boom. Yeah, really not sure which route to go here. Ooh, nice. Sunder is lovely. Obviously, it's not quite enough to kill. I mean, anything like even upgrading is a little tricky of a proposition. I'll take another Sunder though. Just because it's a question of how often are you going to see the card. So there's a few cards I just don't like. And we've got two of my least favorite. Ooh, I do like a Toxic Egg though. If we do add anything, it'd be pretty nice to have it full power. And getting ourselves a full set of orbs is pretty nice as well. So I can do a ton of damage, and in fact kill him. A Skim is tempting. I don't know if we're really set up for Skim to be worthwhile at the moment though. This will be decent. And let's recurse that because we can get some extra damage out of it. Alright, that was pretty nice. You know, I can do a lot with this. Maybe could have done things a bit differently. There we go. Ooh, data disk, lovely. Cool headed is good as well. My cat has decided to come and join us. Hopefully he is kind enough to just hang out, not try to claw anything he shouldn't be. So far, he's just kind of being curious. He often is. Let's do this. Defrag. There we go. I mean, obviously not lethal damage, but managed to get a full block, so that's pretty nice. And I'm going to do these rather than... That's not going to help me right now. Rather than doing the Tempest, just because that gets us our block. And I think that's actually pretty darn good. Okay, at least we got some damage in on this, on the one that we got the lock on. Do that, weaken you. Don't need to block, let's throw down another loop. So that gets us almost full block just at the start of the turn. Alright, I like that. That'll get some damage. And now a positively ridiculous amount of block. There we go. That's another one we'll probably want to remove. Okay, do the consume, then we recurse. There we go. That worked pretty well. Don't mind me a glacier in there. I want to hit the shop. Oh, perfect. I wanted to hit the shop so that we can remove the card we just saw. I've forgotten what it is already. Wait, let's see if there's anything really good. Not really. The play it for block card. What is it? I've forgotten the name of the card. Overclock's another one I'll probably want to remove. Genetic Algorithm. It's a great card, honestly. I'm actually generally fond of it. I do like an upgraded leap there, though. But in an Insanity deck, it doesn't really work out well for us. I'm going to draw cards either way. Maybe we can get this free one. It's worth a try. Okay, not lethal, so do that. We'll get to carry block through, so that's pretty nice. We do have a surprisingly block-focused deck. Draw more cards, hit for more damage. And I could have played the Steam Barrier since we do get to carry some of that through. But did just fine. Well, Hologram is nice as well. Okay, let's see. Let's do a draw. And I think a stack is going to be needed. Should have done that first. Should have done the Steam Barrier first, rather, but it didn't matter. We got enough block anyways. And keep trying to get some cards going here. Should have done a charged battery. That would have been a smarter idea, but he's dead, so... Oh, wait, no. Aggregate is pretty much always going to be amazing. Let's see. Play some of these guys. Roll this. And you know, I'm going to do a charged battery because I like the idea of carrying some energy through to the next turn. Ooh, nice. Boom, boom. Get a little bit of block. Play one of these guys. Not too bad. Okay, this, however, not so great. I do kind of like these guys. Get a little more block in here. And, I mean, we are in a rough position, but do a little of that. A little sweeping beam, and there we go. We're going to want to rest. Oh, that is the Dex one. Oh, beautiful. A little scrape could be nice. You know, I'm going to take a massive gamble and upgrade something here. Now, what am I going to upgrade? Now, that is a good question. It's a little... I mean, I kind of like these guys being upgraded. So, I mean, that was maybe not a worthwhile risk. Okay, definitely worth doing that. Let's... You know what? I will overclock again just because we have so much energy. And draw more cards yet again. Just see how far we can go. Get a little lightning in there. Okay. Yeah, so we have the lock-on going. That's pretty nice. And again, my cat came to visit. Oof. Alright, well, at least he was up and over. Alright, we are blocking most of the damage out. We've done, oh my goodness, a ridiculous amount of damage to him. That nearly takes him, actually, yeah, it was really close to taking him down. No damage, and, oh, the loop damage did it. Thunderstrike could maybe be good. And I think I can deal with not getting potions. We'll try to hold on to the ones we have for as long as possible. Just because there's a lot of potential power in that. Let's get an orb right away. Okay, let's see. Definitely want to defrag. Really wish we had a way to draw some cards. But at least that hit the one that was affected by that. Alright, give me a card. Here we go. Would be better if that was upgraded. Okay, let's see what we can manage. Let's Melter first. And Sunder? Okay, yeah, that was a well-timed Melter, I must say. Do you like me at Chill so we can actually rely on getting it? Okay, so we're going to go back to removing cards. Cards we don't... I mean... It's going to be a little hard to get the force fields in the right order, as in after we've gotten our powers. You know, I will go ahead and do that. And a little strike there. Obviously, we prefer... Ooh, this is going to actually be pretty nice. Okay, so we take a little bit of damage, but not that much, actually. And that will kill him by cycling those. Capacitor would be very nice. I mean, obviously I like the thing that just gives you those up front, but let's do a little this. A little turbo action's nice. Turbo is actually really good simply because it's going to be a while before we face the downside of it. And we can go ahead and pop both of these. And that plus our orbs puts us in a pretty good position. Alright, similarly, and we can consume here, even overclock. Obviously should have done that first. Get her heal on. Alright, things going pretty well, I would say. I want to upgrade those guys. Like, anything that draws his cards is pretty darn good. Go ahead and pop that. Things like Streamline that rely on coming back, a little less great. With Thunderstrike will work perfectly fine. Hologram, though, can get those back. I'd like to hit the shop here, so I do think that is worthwhile. And, you know what I should have done would have been smart. Okay, there we go. Worked out nonetheless, and we've got 3 attacks for some extra defense. Extra dex, specifically. Well, he tossed some things I would have rather not tossed, but on the other hand, he's dead, so not super worried about it. Now we can upgrade things. Don't want that. That way it always has some amount of use. So I'm happy with that. Ice cream would be great. I think I keep removing cards that aren't that great for me. Bullseye is a little questionable. I definitely have way too many streamlines. The compile drivers are pretty solid. Okay, I think we're on the... Remove those. We have just way too many. Could I have bought something? Maybe. I maybe should have paid attention. Alright, so I think I'm going to pop these first. It's a little bit of a questionable choice. Gives us, the block for this. And gives us some nice damage, honestly. Alright, let's hit you. That could have gone so much better. Alright. So hoping for a little bit more out of that. Let's see, we can do this. And that's it. Alright, we need to take him down before we get completely wrecked in this fight. Ooh. That's useful. As is that. And, oh, we have another one of those? Okay. Gonna be real upset if it didn't manage to kill anybody whatsoever. Let's see. Let's consume one. We hit you. Then you. Okay. Frozen Egg certainly is a tempting one. Let's not face an elite. Okay, is there a skill I want to start off with in my hand? Aggregate? I mean, that guarantees we can play whatever's in our hand to start with. I don't know if that's actually worthwhile. Let's go ahead and do this, though. I mean, yeah, that just tosses stuff immediately. So that was a bit of a questionable decision, honestly. But, we're going to roll with it. Should have played things in a slightly different order. That's obvious. And I'm not going to play the skim. I don't think it's worth the cost. Alright, let's go ahead and grab a streamline. Okay, we've got the block, so that's good. We actually do get quite a bit of block. This is just positively ridiculous energy that we can't do enough with. Yeah, I'm not super worried about the dazes either. Like, have we seen a daze yet? Well, okay, there's one. Do that. We want to actually trigger everything as much as possible, rather. You know, machine learning might actually be worthwhile. That made it innate, didn't it? Yeah, that's pretty nice. Boom. Do that. Alright, so we've got a guaranteed 9 block a turn. That's nice. And ooh, streamline. Do a stack. Maybe a little card draw. Well, not the greatest. But go with what we can get. Got 9 block there, so let's not worry about it. Just to be sure, though. I don't know what I'm being sure of. Woofda. Well, that should not make a bloody bit of a difference. That'll get some extra block. Okay. Having to work on this one. That gets us a gain. This. I could have done the turbo, but it literally paid for itself. That's not what you considered worth it. Okay, I'm going to consume here and then Tempest. Hope that, yeah, there we get more strike there. I mean, I could have played Recursion, but I'll take another one of those. Maybe White Noise is worth it as well. Okay. Well, that's a positively ridiculous amount of energy. Would have liked to have been able to do a little more with it. You know, like anything. So we're going to play things that aren't attacks first. Should have done the Sunder. That was a mistake on my part. Just wasn't really paying attention. Do this and that. There we go. Got a nice set of orbs. And I think I can do a pretty aggressive turn here. Yeah, that's pretty darn nice. Took it down real far. And this, I expect, will be nice for us. I mean, turbo. And I guess skim, maybe. There we go. Okay, that did it. Throw another defrag in there. Why not? Ooh, Chemical X. Yes, please. And I can still remove... Was I removing? The streamlines. Okay, now Chemical X. Now we've got several... And I'm going to upgrade something. Maybe the Consume. Why not give that a try? Okay, as long as we can get set up. Really need to upgrade some of these guys, though. I do like drawing the extra cards. Get the cool head to draw another card. It's just a leap, unfortunately. Alright, we double our energy. Defrag. And we Tempest. That's a pretty nice chunk of damage, I would say. Lose a Thunderstrike. But getting that Thunderstrike back. If we can manage that. Like so. And a boom. Let's do this. And Thunderstrike does a good chunk of damage. Okay, let's do this. Alright, pop that. Now cycle that forwards, and there we go. Now we're hoping, let's go ahead and pop that. You know what? It's really hard to resist this, even though he's probably about to attack me with his... Yep. Alright, it's turbo. Throw bullseye on there. Got an overclock. I'm thinking aggregate might be worth it. Ooh, charge battery. Let's recurse. Alright, that worked out for us. And... yeah, that could be nice. And I don't care about the curses, so why not get some extra energy? I mean, I'm having trouble finding things to do with the energy now, so that perhaps is a bit of a questionable choice. Alright, aggregate first. Then we chill. Machine learning. Hit you. Not great. Now, if we had ice cream, if we'd be able to get ice cream, this would be disgusting. In the best way possible. Alright, let's go ahead and break that off of you. More of those. And let's get a whole mess of lightning going on. It'll help us take these guys down a lot quicker, I would say. This is an obvious freebie. Alright. I didn't get the full effect out of that, but... oh yeah. Very little needs to be done to take him down. There we go. I could have popped the bandage, but I don't need it. Okay, let's take that for some free draw. We'll lose the max HP Madness. I just don't think it's going to be very worth it. Put an attack card from your draw pile into your hand. You know, that's a hard one to resist on Insanity. Going to get rid of another... Streamline. We've got so many. It's like the third one we've removed. It's a little ridiculous. We'll take a look at these. No, not that interested there. Okay, so of course aggregate. Chill. I mean, I have no... I mean, there's one argument certainly to be made for attacking him. But... let's do this. Okay, take him out as soon as possible. Okay, we can do it with the claw. Now, in creative AI... we've often got a lot of extra energy, so I think creative AI is worth it. There we go. I obviously would have liked more out of that. Let's draw and see if we can get anything useful. And toss some of these down. Okay, we blocked most of it. Not bad considering. Do that. Little this. We certainly need to get Thunderstrike back because it's going to be pretty powerful now. We did just 205 damage also, that's pretty nice. Defrag, let's turbo it up. Let's draw cards, see if there's anything useful. We'll consume, I like that. There we go, okay. Yep, I think we're good. Do I want to make anything that draws cards is worthwhile for us. So the overclock, make it draw 3. We've got one already that's upgraded. And yeah, I want to hit more upgrades. I'm funny talking earlier that I wasn't that worried about upgrades, but suddenly here I am. Okay, eliminate you. Certainly something to be said for eliminating this guy, but I think we can take him down with the... Let's see, got 3, let's do this. A little double energy does literally nothing. Alright. So we've got the block, but the problem is the block doesn't do much for us up front. Get a little hit in. Aggregate might work out for us. Okay. Yeah, that does it. So, more card draw we can... Let's see. Upgrading these doesn't upgrade their card draw. Getting that from 1 to 2 is pretty nice. Yeah, that's big enough for me to be interested in. A lead opener. Got a lot of skills, so... Okay, aggregate for mostly no reason. Play this first. 82 damage is a pretty nice way to start things off. Now he's going to hit us pretty darn hard. So that's not great. So overclock. We really need... First off, card draw is good for us. We're hoping for some of it to be things like that. Alright, gonna sting. Let's draw some cards, a little turbo, a little this. And Tempest, there we go. The problem, of course, is 1, we can't play Thunderstrike. 2, if I do this and hit us hard, we just get rid of all our block. Alright, double energy. Bandage up. Should have done that first. That actually makes no difference, right? Okay, we got the block back. That's good. So I think we do this. And just kill him. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I think I'm solid. Okay, so chill, aggregate, a little that, a little mind blast. Not a bad start. See, turbo's nice. Let's go ahead and draw some cards. Alright, make sure we get the block we want. And draw some more cards. That will be enough, and the extra energy next turn. Greatly appreciated. I shouldn't have drawn cards yet, because I'd probably like to aggregate first. Let's do that. Only 1 card draw in there. There we go. It's going to be pretty darn powerful thanks to the consume. The block will get another sap, and he's dead next turn. Very, very dead. Take another skim because, once again, skim is good. Alright. So again, doing this, should not draw first here, actually. Wouldn't mind blast before we draw because that's its damage. Okay. Now let's try. That's a bit of a shame. Do the skills first. So that they upgrade the damage. Alright, turbo, double energy. I wish I had some card draw. But we work with what we've got. Surprisingly, I actually got hit by that curse. Okay, do this. Overclock me. Steam barrier, claw. I think I threw on the lightning. Because pretty good chunk of damage there. Alright, we can do this safely, and another power, which gets us lightning. And more cards. Alright, so we take a hefty hit. We'll probably have to rest after this, honestly. Do like that, though. Do this and this, and an aggregate. Draw a little bit. And then this gets us a lot of defense, deals a lot of damage. And that is plenty. Oh, that's pretty darn impressive. Don't think we've got time for that. Let's rest. Might even rest again, honestly. Yeah, the next one. Alright, we're hoping to hit a melter on him. Let's do this. Or, you know, just kill him. Works pretty well as well. Taking no damage. I like that. Do a little this. Alright, let's... You know what? That's a pretty good outcome. Draw another cards. There we go, some nice healing. And Chemical X Thunderstorm, or whatever it's called. Alright, yeah, we're going to rest here. And yeah, there's some cards I would have liked to have upgraded, but don't think it's worth it in the long run. Alright, so once again, boom, boom. Do like so. Let's go ahead and drink this, and drink that. And once we actually take a little more damage, we will see about that. Alright, so we should stack here just to be sure. I think it's the right choice anyways. And it's not worthwhile. I can, however, aggregate, so that we can do it for just the bit of damage it provides. I mean, it helped us get through the shields a little bit. That's something, right? That's positively ridiculous. Very glad to have a skim here. One of these. A little this. I'd honestly like to draw some cards. Pop that. Okay. Means we'll be low on defense for the next turn. On the other hand, pretty nice for offense right now. Let's see. Hit you with that. Some of those. And I think that's the proper choice. There we go. Some more block. Yeah, with our ability to generate it. Ooh, I wish I still had. Let's take a buffer though. I wish I still had the artifact, because it's a little dangerous what I just did. Electrodynamics is a little late. There we go. Yeah, I'm hoping to get... Woofda. Did I get all my... No, I'm in a daily, right. 952, that's pretty good. Let's see, anything of particular interest? I mean, not too perfect, it's not bad. Alright, so let's see where that has placed us for the day. Again, I'm not super far into the day, but hey. 1020, I mean, it's not terrible. I honestly, rather than a position, like a number rank, I would kind of like if, or maybe in addition to, because if you're in like the top 10 or even top 100, that's kind of a big thing, but like just outside of the top 1,000, I mean, how good is that relative to the amount of people that have played, you know? And, I mean, also it stays a little more consistent, like, on average, if you're in, say, the top 10%, roughly, you know, 10% of people are going to be above you and 90% below, like, of new people, on average. You're going to keep that through most of the time, so it'd be a little better indicator, like for example where I usually am just a few hours into the daily challenge. It would be kind of a nice way to, you know, get a little better idea where we are, and you know, relative to like what's below us, because obviously we know how much is above us exactly. But get something that means something a little more, rather than, oh hey, I just played, you know, I'm one of the first to play this, I got top 100 or whatever. But hey, still fun. That was a pretty fun daily. The insanities often are. I feel like there's a lot of variability in those, actually. Because, of course, you've got the seed going, but there's the question of what cards do you choose to cut. And I feel like, I mean, there's some that maybe just obviously don't go with a large bulk of your rest of your cards, or don't work with having a large deck, so on and so forth. And, of course, taking Mind Blast is a very obvious choice in Insanity, because it's pretty much guaranteed to be, well, 51 damage, because you have 50 cards to start with, and if you've taken that one, it's added on to that for 51 at a minimum. And that'll take down a lot of things right off the bat. Even at 2 costs, just eliminating one thing, just boom, is, I would say, 98% of the time going to be the right choice. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and let me know what you think in the comments. As always, you can, if you'd like to subscribe to see what else we have coming up on the channel, you can do that, and click on the little bell icon to receive notifications when new episodes come out. But, until next time, catch you later.